So here at our outreach center, this is often the first place that someone comes when they're in need. Oftentimes they'll hear that we have good food, we have a meal. So they'll come in to get a meal and they'll meet people who are kind and welcoming, and they know that this is a safe and welcoming place that they can come and get rest. And so our outreach center serves as really a respite from the outside world for a lot of people who are hurting and they don't have anywhere else to go. And so they'll maybe come and stay at the outreach center during the day so they don't have to walk the streets. They have somewhere to go where they can use the bathroom and get clean and plug in their devices and get some water, just take care of some of their basic needs. But as people do that, we get to know them and we get to know their stories. We get to know their struggles. And our goal is then to invite them into a deeper level of care and a deeper relationship. And so one thing we do is with our walk-in hours after lunch, people can come in and get help with a variety of different needs. Maybe they need some socks. Maybe they need a clothing voucher. They need some things just to be able to get through. And so they can come into walk-ins and we'll not only meet those needs, but for every person that comes to our walk-in hours, what we do is we ask them how they're doing, what's going on in their lives. And our goal is to get to know them, to get to know what kind of things they're struggling with. Because oftentimes if they're struggling with those basic needs, there's other things that are going on. And our goal is to not just treat people as their need, but treat them as a human being who's created with dignity and in the image of the Lord. And so then we'll invite them into chapel services, which we have daily. We have a Bible study that we call Steady Hands, where they can really dig into scripture and get to know the Lord better. And then we also have a program where if people come in and they're homeless, we can do an assessment and see if they would be a good fit for what we call our homeless intervention program. And what that program does is that helps people find affordable housing, and it helps them to be able to afford to move into housing. And so our goal is that as we move people into housing, that then they're able to stay in that housing. And while we really serve a lot of people who are homeless, that's not everybody that we serve. Some people are just struggling to put food on the table and they need a little bit of extra help with meals. Some people are struggling to get their kids clothes for the school year and they just need a little bit of help getting back to school clothes. We help with that. Sometimes they're having a hard time making ends meet and paying rent, and so they're facing eviction, and that's where the rescue mission can step in and help try to identify housing for them that's affordable, move them into housing, and make sure that people aren't falling through the cracks.
That basically brought me more closer to the rescue mission, the fellowship, the caring, the kindness. Really, if I wouldn't have came here, it wouldn't be good.